friend, if we haven't met, my name's Stephanie and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, although they've been lacking lately. And today is June 19th and I have 3 sales. I had no sales the 17th and no sales on the 18th. I was kind of bummed, but then later that night on the 18th, I had 1 sale come through. And it's actually this first one I'm going to share with you. It's sold on eBay. It's this Urban Pipeline, new with tags, men's shirts. It's like a gray and black, and it's a size extra large. It's called the Awesomely Soft Ultimate Tee. And funny thing is, I just listed this on eBay and it sold like an hour later. I had somebody like it, or click watch. I sent them an offer. I didn't promote this yet, so less fees, and they bought it right away, and I was like so happy. I was like, wow, this is like a brand you can find, I think it's from Kohl's, and I had $1 cost of goods at a yard sale, not sure when, I think it was this year, and I don't know why I waited so long to list it, so list your items. So it sold for $10.36 plus shipping, so not like a huge money, but it was an easy listing and it moved quickly, so I would do that over and over again. So that made my profit on this $8.38, and this is going to Ohio, which I had another shirt exactly like this, same size, different color, and I wish I would have had that listed at the same time because maybe they would have bought both of them. And since this is going to a man, I thought I would use these little black thank you stickers on here, and just like, I have these blue ones because I kind of felt weird sending a man one that looked kind of like more feminine anyway. So that was my 1 eBay sale, which better than none. I was kind of getting a little down. I was like, you know what, it's okay. I'll take this time to start going through my pile of unlisted inventory and try to get as much photographed and measured and just try to list it. So if you have no sales or really low sales, just keep listing because it'll get better. And even people who do it full time have days of no sales, so it's okay. And Mercari woke up for me. Mercari has been dead to me for months. I have made no sales, crickets. And this is by no means a huge sale, but it's a sale. So this actually sold that same night. I got this eBay sale, and then all of a sudden I got a Mercari sale and a Depop sale, and I'm like, okay, Depop and Mercari, okay, we're finally getting sales now. So this sold on Mercari. This is a No Boundaries extra small. It's like this really cute summery cottage core dress with like this little bow right here. It's really cute, and it's a peasant dress, so I put that on there. Short sleeve, blue, peasant dress, floral, boho, like kind of cottage core style. At least that's what I thought. Tell me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what I thought, so that's what I put in there. And I paid $1 for this. I actually got another dress like this, but it's a different color, and my daughter loved it, so she took that one over and it looks really cute on her. Anyways, I have $1 cost of goods. This sold for $8.95 plus shipping, and my profit is a whole $6.52. So not the best profit, but not the worst. And oh, this took 6 weeks to sell. I had people like it on other platforms and sent offers, but apparently nobody wanted to accept them, so it finally sold. So I'm glad about that. If you are a reseller, have you been making sales on Mercari and Depop, or have they kind of fallen off the face of the earth for you? If they have, maybe they will start to wake up like they have for me. And this one's going to Michigan. There we go. And my last sale is the Depop sale, and I'm going to package this off camera because it's kind of loud, and I didn't really have time to go get the box and everything because I just wanted to do this quickly and share this. So I'm gonna put them in a box and like wrap them in some paper. It was a Depop sale. They're these Rocket Dog shoes. They say Rocket Dog on the bottom. A little bit dirty, a little bit of wear, but they're not really that bad. And I did note that in there that it has like some scuff marks, but other than that, they're in great shape. They're a size 8.5, which seems to be a good size to sell. I don't really know much about this brand. It says Rocket Dog on the back too, and it's this plush foam on the bottom. It's really soft, and it has like this heart piece of foam right here, like for the heel, and it feels really nice. I would imagine these feel nice, and they're like this canvasy type of shoe with these stars on it, and they kind of look like, I don't know, like style that's coming back in, I guess. But anyways, I've had these listed for about a year. I had got them at a consignment store when they were doing a huge sale, a 90% off sale, and my average cost of goods was $1.06. They sold for $16.99 plus shipping, and my profit was $14.35 on those. So I'm glad that they're moving on, and I'm making a little bit of profit off that. So that brings my total profit for these 3 sales, $29.25. So I'm happy with that. I would like it to be more, but I'm just working with what I have in the pockets of time that I have and just making it work. I mean, we all have different circumstances, and we all have different family lives. So if you see these big sellers are selling loads and loads a day, just keep in mind that we all live different lives, and we all have different amounts of time that we can put towards this, and just know that where you are is where you're meant to be, and you can do this in little pockets of time. You can start off by just listing stuff around your house, and I think I might make a separate video about how I started this with zero money and how I have been building this slowly with no debt. Just keep putting in the little bits that I make and just growing it slowly around my kids without trying to impact my family too much. And if that's something you were interested in, like this video, subscribe for more, because I really want to put out more of this valuable content. At least I hope it's valuable, and I hope that you're gaining some insight. And if you stuck around to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate your time, and for you taking the time to watch this. And I would just love for you to join me along this journey and educate you from what I'm learning as a part-time reseller who's trying to amp up my store and pay off some debt with this side income that I'm turning into a hopefully profitable business soon. I mean, it is profitable, but I'm hoping to grow it more and to grow this channel and to just grow this group of people on the internet who support and uplift each other, because there are plenty of room for all of us in this space. No matter how big or small or where you live or who you are, there is room for you. So I hope that this brought value. Like this video, subscribe for more, hit that bell notification. I don't really have a schedule yet, but I'm trying to put at least 2 to 3 out a week. And I have a question. Since summer is tomorrow, it's the first day of summer. The day after that is my husband's 40th birthday. 40 is the new 30, right? Anyways, so it's first day of summer. What's your favorite thing to do in the summer? I have to be honest, I don't love the heat. I really don't. I like sitting in with the air. I like when there's a summer day that's like not too hot, but like nice, and you can just sit there and not like sweat and be like all like feel all gross. But I like going on walks with my kids, taking them to the park, maybe after the sun starts to go down a little bit so it's not too hot. Anyways, what do you like to do? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.